let's talk a little bit about maybe like some internship experiences that you had outside of that, right? We talked about a little bit off air, but you talked about like studying abroad and all of that stuff. So can you kind of talk through that experience and what did you learn from that?
Yeah, I interned so I had the study abroad trip in England, London, England. I stayed there for like 4 months and I interned at McCann. Oh, it's so big too. It's the biggest PR and marketing firm. They got the account for the 2011 or 2010 Olympics there when they did the Olympics there. But I interned there. But it was more so about seeing museums and writing about art and journalism. But I interned more when I graduated college. I didn't really get to intern while I was in college, but while I was in college, I started my own magazine and I did a radio show and I did a blog. So I was kind of my own intern on that end, and that's helped me get to Fashion Week back in 2008. What else did we do? Oh, SCA Awards, the Southern Entertainment Awards, we covered that. And then that's what actually helped me even more to get the MTV UK position while I was in college. I went to London to study. I came back. I found people on MySpace. They worked at MTV and asked me, did I want to be a US correspondent? I said, yes. And they saw my writings from my magazine in college, so I got the job from that. So not even from other people, and then I got to intern for Zach Posen.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, your internships, but I feel like it traces who you are, right? Like your internships are saying that you can do all of these different things, and you just kind of like expanded upon that in life as well.
Yeah, and then that was my first internship was with Zach Posen, and that was my first year of college. And I didn't have another internship until I graduated. So it was like between 2006 until a big old gap until 2010, 11 is when I got my second internship. And it actually was two. I interned at Exposure PR and Krupp Group, which were two PR companies, but they were totally different industries. One was fashion. The other one was fashion and magazine. So I worked the showroom there. I learned a lot about the paperwork side of things, the public relations part of it, the advertising part, getting stuff actually manufactured, gifting stuff to celebrities, doing sample sales, carrying stuff, bubble coats down the street and wearing probably like 5 of them because you couldn't carry that many in 95-degree weather. And also writing a presentation on why I should just actually be paid for my at least my travel. So yeah.
So
we didn't get paid.
Knowing your self-worth in there, huh?
Yeah, and I even told them, I was like, can y'all please hire me? Like I will be a custodian or something. I just want to work here. I just need a paycheck because I was literally interning for months in New York. I graduated and moved back to New York and interned, but I had to go all the way downtown to Tribeca. I lived in Westchester. So that was a Grand Central train ride plus a subway ride. So it's probably about a good $500 a month just to travel.
Wow. Yeah.
So yeah. So now we're here though.